What's up, Crypto Crew, and welcome back. Or if this is your first time, I'm Captain Crypto Mite, actively escaping the matrix, scoping out the crypto ocean. So if you like your odds, get on the boat, stay up to date, thumbs up, and join the hunt.
Into the boat!
Crypto Crew, I pray you will find your way to financial freedom as we are in this second phase or ignition of the 2024-2025 bull run. He that is slow to wrath is of great understanding, but he that is hasty of spirit exalteth folly. It will be a matter of time before some of the major catalysts will unfold for Caspa. Kraken was just the first out of many Tier 1 exchanges that will inevitably come. OKX is already invested in Caspa. That's a major Tier 2 exchange that most likely will list Caspa somewhere in this bull run. Same goes for the top Tier 1 exchange in the US, that being Coinbase. And Binance already has fully implemented Caspa and is ready to go. The spot listing for Kaspa on Binance can happen any day from now. But keep in mind, Crypto Crew, no matter how great the exchanges Kaspa will be listed on are, exchanges are to buy and sell Kaspa, but not to keep your Kaspa on, especially during this 2024-2025 bull run. We simply don't know what will happen. We don't have any control over external events. Make sure to store your Kaspa and your cryptos on a cold storage. In my opinion, the best option is the Tangent wallet. Easy to use plug and play and allows you to have full custody over your Kaspa and your other crypto investments. If you wish to order your Tangent today, you can get 10% off, link in the description box below. Thank you so much for your support and consideration in advance, and thank you to all who have used my referral link to buy your Tangent wallets. May the Lord Jesus Christ bless you all. The Kaspa team is more than confident that Kaspa will run on 10 blocks per second without problem come Q1 2025. As a matter of fact, Kaspa on 10 BPS has already been tested thoroughly on testnet for months.
On the mainnet right now we have 1 block per second, 300 transactions per second. The testnet is live, it's open, anyone can join it, anyone can spam it. We are running on 3,000 transactions per second, over 10 blocks per second. People join, again, as I said, with very cheap hardware. People sync all cell phones to the testnet and still they are holding their own, and the nodes are holding 3,000 transactions per second without even breaking a sweat.
This way, Kaspa can continue to remain secure and be able to scale whilst remaining fully decentralized. This means Kaspa is the only crypto project on the entire crypto ocean that can solve the trilemma. Or you can say Kaspa is the only cryptocurrency that can be used as hard money.
The vision of 10 blocks per second is that things become internet speed crypto. So we started with 1 block per second. Sutton took on the endeavor of writing things in Rust and enabling things to run on 10 blocks per second. And then I was imagining we can run with 100 blocks per second.
All that I share about Kaspa is not financial advice. Rather, I'm sharing my conviction play with conviction. Walk by faith, not by sight. And so Kaspa really is in a league of its own, especially when you realize all of the most known crypto projects have issues. Bitcoin is slow and cannot be used for everyday transactions, failing to achieve what Bitcoin founder Satoshi Nakamoto wanted for Bitcoin. Ethereum is not decentralized and its gas fees are sky high. Solana has network issues that gets congested with failing transactions even today. Same goes for Sui. This is how Kaspa stacks against some of the crypto projects on the current crypto ocean. Kaspa is the first scalable proof of work project, meaning Kaspa can and already is being used as an actual currency with near instant transactions. A crucial element in Kaspa's development has been the transition to Rust, which has been accomplished by Kaspa core developer Michael Sutton. Michael rewrote Kaspa core code base in Rust, which is aimed to improve Kaspa's performance, security, and scalability whilst keeping Kaspa fully decentralized. Shout out to Hardeep and the Crypto Khalsa.
How do you see Rust impacting the future of Kaspa?
both in terms of long-term maintainability and community contribution?
So I don't need to vision it or imagine it. I can speak about facts and what happened. The most maybe underrated benefit Caspa has from the rewrite to Rust is not actually only the performance or the way the system behaves and can scale now, but the fact that many non-core developers participated, 4 or 5 people who made major contributions, scaling the task force of development for Caspa. So people who actually rewrote something in Rust now, there's some knowledge you cannot acquire without trying yourself. So that fact alone gave us more people who know the core. I often wonder what would have happened without this initiative of rewriting Caspa, and I don't know what the answer would be, but I think it has a major place in what Caspa is today.
Of course it is, man.
So the fact that you have a team of algorithmic people and a team of developers who don't know exactly what complexity means, and then the communication between these two teams has a large cost. Once you have a person which is a leg and hand in both worlds, some ideas can circulate much faster. So you get a faster feedback loop between, okay, I know this theory and I know what the wallet needs. Mm-hmm. And I know how to go back to fix the theory in order to improve that edge case where it would take much more time to communicate. And so that's one thing. Sometimes you actually need, when you have a discussion about the design, it benefits when you have someone that isn't proficient in all worlds, because it helps clean up the discussion. And yeah, when you understand the theory very good and you try to implement it, so there's applied research, which is very hard to do if you needed to connect two people with the knowledge. So I think Caspa is an opportunity to research, to new design, new research spaces now, which are evolving above it. You could say maybe that the consensus layer is a foundation of Caspa, and DAG is one of the final step towards perfecting that layer, perhaps. But now the surface above, where there's game theory dynamics, smart contracts, and the more economic activity is where a lot of research can happen, and there's so much to explore. So more people should join. And it's also a unique opportunity for developers who like high performance, and actually can help scaling up, because now once the protocol removes barriers from scalability, the only barrier is hardware. And once you learn how to use parallelism and can use also cheapware to its extent, to its maximum, so that's an interesting place. You're not only saying, okay, let's do many computations, let's assume this machine that has so much resources. It's an ever-going quest to optimize using the most cheap, because we have a decentralization value and we want to scale. So finding the balance is always, can always do a little better, and it's a very interesting spot to be in. And that's the Rust, and then there's research where there's a lot to explore now.
The second phase, or the ignition of the 2024-2025 bull run, has started, yet Caspa hasn't really made any significant pumps, even with the latest Kraken listing. Even then, I haven't lost my conviction in the slightest. I just realized I get an opportunity to buy Caspa at these major discounts. Same goes for you, crypto crew. The reason why there is no reason for panic is because of the catalysts that are set to happen. Caspa will be running on 10 BPS in Q1 2025. Caspa will have smart contracts by Q2 or the summer of 2025. And the inevitable listings on tier 1 exchanges such as Coinbase and Binance are set to happen.
What other cryptocurrency should you buy? What's the next Bitcoin? Well,
take into consideration that the current market price for Caspa is being manipulated. Most likely, big exchanges are packing their bags, buying as much Caspa for the lowest price possible, knowing that Caspa was fairly launched without any VC, venture capitalists, or pre-mint. Implementing Caspa isn't as simple as other crypto projects. The fact that it took a while before we got our first tier 1 exchange listing is just as much, if not more, a technical issue for the big exchanges. And thirdly, which has been proven once more in the last few weeks, Caspa isn't really moving with the rest of the crypto ocean. When Bitcoin was pumping close to 100K per Bitcoin, Caspa didn't, unlike many other crypto projects. Most people who are bullish on projects such as Solana, XRP, or Cardano, or worse, switch to those projects from Caspa, lack context and conviction. I mean, many of the aforementioned projects didn't do much during the bear market, where Caspa was one of the best performing crypto projects for 2 years straight. And now that Caspa isn't pumping where other crypto projects are, many people who conclude Caspa will not be doing so well after all during this bull run lack conviction and context. Retail money is just getting back into crypto. Most of these investors are normies who go to the big exchanges, and almost exclusively these normies chase the big green candles and rather invest into something they kind of already know without understanding proper crypto fundamentals. Caspa is not found on these big normie exchanges yet, with the exception of Kraken, and doesn't have the mainstream push, so to say. And that is what the Kraken listing is good for, to add to Caspa's credibility as well as being the first catalyst for Caspa in terms of tier 1 exchange listings. Keep in mind, crypto crew, Bitcoin was the only project that got a Kraken listing before a Binance listing, other than, you guessed it, Kaspa. He that is slow to wrath is of great understanding, but he that is hasty of spirit exalteth folly. Rome wasn't built in one day, neither is Kaspa. Success on this crypto ocean crypto crew comes to those who patiently wait.
Stick around.
Fix your mind before you get to the grind. And with that said, let's continue to escape the matrix. Let's be on the lookout for the next big thing here on the crypto ocean. Grow in grace, and let's make some crypto waves. Say aye.